con and haul that. And
For something, I don't know what.
so what are you shopping for, Regan?
We're shopping for Helga, for me, and she's shopping for Dakey Princess, and then we're both shopping for Plow Car.
And then I'm shopping for Holy Mommy.
She's so holy.
Holy Mommy, Sleeping Beauty from Sakizo, and Squid Shit, and
More. Wait, what squid shit are you doing? You're doing more squid shit?
of course I'm doing more squid shit.
What are you doing? Like the kimono squid shit? What are you doing?
I'm doing every squid shit.
Okay, that's really not descriptive at all.
And then some other garbage. So let's go.
no success.
Woo!
Done Spandex House and or Spandex World. I'm gonna have a fucking win, okay? I need one.
Did you find something?
I actually found fabric.
I'm upset.
Why are you upset?
I'm upset.
What happened?
One of the stores we wanted to go to has closed since we were last here. JJ's gonna be really upset. JJ got a whole book of swatches from these people.
Oh wait, is this the silk place?
Yeah.
No!
So what just happened?
So we just went to Butterfly Fabrics. They are not closed, as we just found out. And he definitely just handed me a yard and a half of silk organza that I was eyeballing. He definitely just handed it to me, and I was like, so yeah, this is I'm valid, and this is a great day. And now, where are we going now?
The Pacific Tronic.
Hey,
Hey, guess what?
what?
Gotta have my dunks.
Gotta have my dunks. Now that we're home and we're all well rested, let's go over some tips on fabric shopping in New York City. First off, you want to be sure that you've printed out reference photos of what you're shopping for. A lot of these shops have poor lighting, so having a physical reference that's also affected by the lighting to compare fabric choices against is better than your backlit phone screen. Plan how much yardage you need for each fabric you're getting so you don't waste time at the cutting counter. And bring swatches of any fabric you have at home that's also going into your project. Next, bring a big old tote bag. Something with a strong handle and a flat bottom. These guys can fit about 3 bags of fabric in them. You'll also want some other necessities like some hand sanitizer, a water bottle, some pain meds, an external battery for your phone. Be sure to wear good walking shoes too. These are all the fabrics we got at Butterfly Fabrics, or Bazaar Fabrics. They have 2 names, I guess, but they're both the same place on 39th. This place is one of our favorite shops to go to and hands down the best place for silks in the city. They have a huge selection of dupioni, taffeta, iridescent organza, chiffon, and tons more both in the upstairs and downstairs of the shop. They are also some of the best deals you can find on silk with their dupioni at $18 a yard. Some places online are cheaper, but being able to pick it out in person without a shipping fee is worth the extra dollars. The staff is super helpful in finding your colors and pulling bolts, and friendly to boot. These are the guys who gave me the free yardage of the organza, just because we had a nice conversation. It probably didn't hurt that we spent a lot of money in here though. These are some of the heat transfer vinyls we got from Botani. This shop was super interesting. It was divided into about 3 sections. In one part they sold a ton of variations of vinyl in sheets, yardage, or full rolls. The white one is actually foam, about 1 millimeter thick. The other side of the shop had a lot of jacket making supplies. They had yardage of a lot of sweatshirt knits, but also striped sleeve cuffs in so many colors. If you're making a Letterman jacket, this place is the place. I got this fabric from a place called Diana Fabrics, if I'm remembering correctly. I didn't expect to find anything here, but the staff here was really helpful and shaved off some cost while I was deciding fabric. This fabric isn't what I imagined using when I designed my skirt, but it's absolutely beautiful and I love it. These are from a shop called AK Fabrics, another one of our favorite shops. If you need wool, suiting, denim, or non-stretch basics, this is the place. They have great prices. This blue gabardine was $4 a yard, and a selection that's surprisingly hard to find within all the sequins and spandex of other shops in the garment district. They also keep stock of that quilting cotton with all the hunky cowboys on it, which is points in my book. These are all from Spandex House. Pay with cash if you can here. It's cheaper, probably because they don't have to do the processing fees. The first floor is all the printed and specialty rolls that go up to the ceiling, like these wet looks and cracked ice spandex. If you go up the stairs to the third floor though, you'll find all their solids of every stretch fabric you can think of. If you buy a fabric from one of the samples hanging out on the wall and then go into the back to cut it, make sure it's the right color once you step outside. I bought some white spacer from a sample, and an hour later, once we were looking through our fabrics, I noticed mine had roll damage and discoloration. They recut it for free, but just be aware. I feel like Mood Fabrics is a name anyone even vaguely interested in fashion design knows. While going here is something you have to do at least once, I wouldn't buy anything here unless it is absolutely necessary. With the name brand of shopping at Mood Fabrics, there is a significant price bump. There are a lot of employees around the place though, and if you ask for a swatch of some $70 silk taffeta you definitely don't need, but you want, they'll cut you off a chunk. These are from Pacific Trim. These guys are really nice for small details you want to add, like trim, zippers, chains, buckles, buttons, applique, and other notions. They recently started carrying corset making supplies, like pre-cut and cap boning. It looked like they were expanding when we visited, like they bought the building next door, so maybe it'll be even bigger when we next go. It's definitely a place to stop.